Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kuram, and today we will discuss Islamic banking in Pakistan. Islamic banking at initial level, whenever an bank get a license from the SSB for Islamic banking in Pakistan, the first thing they will do to establish Sharia Supervisory Board at first level. What is the Sharia Supervisory Board? We will discuss today, and what are its importance in Islamic banking. So whenever in SPP circular, when in Sharia governance framework, it's already written that whenever an Islamic bank enter in IBS sector, they first do the first thing they will do, they will establish the Sharia Supervisory Board at initial level. So what is the Sharia Supervisory Board, and what is the importance of the Sharia Supervisory Board in Islamic banking? These are two questions we will cover in this session. And as you know that the Sharia Supervisory Board is an independent body for an Islamic bank industry, in Islamic banking industries. So the main purpose of Sharia Supervisory Board is to review the transactions direction, to give direction, and third, the SOP, Islamic banking SOP implementation at all level. So what are the minimum requirement of the Sharia board members? And as you know that the minimum requirement which is set by the SPP is at least minimum three members are required, in which one is called chairman, who will lead the all banking activities. The other is called RSBM, which which known as the residential Sharia board member, and the third one is the member, simply member. The knowledge and the education requirement of all these members, as you know, which I already mentioned, that these all must have the Sharia scholar and must have the good Sharia knowledge. They can issue the fatwa at all level for any product and services regarding the IBA sector. So what can they do? So they will do first thing, as I mentioned, that they will review all the banking transaction. They will review all the amendments. They will issue the fatwas for banking product and services, and they will monitor all financial and corporate consumer banking activities at all levels. So the other thing which is very important for Sharia Supervisory Board is to direction. They give direction to Islamic banking branches and for Islamic banking branches to they give direction for implementation of Islamic banking SOPs at all levels. So the purpose of the Sharia Supervisory Board is to review direction and implementation of Islamic banking activities at Islamic banking. The direction which I earlier mentioned, that first thing I mentioned, that they will review all the transaction, they will direct an implementation of Islamic banking SOPs. For implementation and direction, they will establish two departments under his domain. As you know, first they will establish Sharia Compliance Department and Sharia Audit Department. Sharia Audit Department will suggest and will do audit of all branches of Islamic banking. And the Sharia Compliance Department concern has to implementation the Sharia Audit Department to review the report of the Sharia Audit Department and then implementation of these report. So lastly, the main purpose, as you know, that is the Sharia compliant, and the SSB will carried out all the activities such as instructions and implementation through department. And finally, the SVP prepare the yearly and semi-yearly report to onward submission to the SPP compliance department. Now today we discuss the Shahriah Shahriah Advisory Board, which is very important for establishment for Islamic banking in IBA sector. When any bank wants to open Islamic banking branches, what will they do? So in next video we will inshallah discuss the riba and its types, and stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.